Hello Christine, just going to do a quick tutorial on how to make a surfboard. So just opening up Maya. First thing I want to do is set my project. Now I've gone along and made a surfboard project. Okay, now I actually made a board, but let me show you how to go backwards into this, okay? So first of all, I started out with a cube. Create polygons cube. I put in a subdivision height of 4, or width, excuse me. I put a division height of 3, and a depth of 2. I'll explain why later. First thing we want to do is take that cube, scale it to the dimensions of what we wanted. It's approximately something like that. Okay. Now using the board I had there, I'm going to kind of use it as a model reference. So what I'm going to do is just create a quick layer of this. Put it in text mode. Okay. Okay. Reason being is I just want to see how this goes. So I'm going to go to vertex mode, and I want to scale in, or excuse me, I want to scale down the vertexes so it follows the lines of the board. So you can see how I have it. I also want to go into X-ray mode. Reason being is because I just want to follow the lines and be able to see the model sheet that I had underneath. So something like that. Now my version of Maya is kind of quirky for some reason, so there's a few things that I'm not going to be... It would be easier to use it in the context of the computers at the lab or at the school. There's different ways I like around, but I've had to do a few workarounds just because of my version. Notice how I'm checking my sides. I know surfboards have this little lip here. So first of all, I'm going to scale in my verts, and I'm going to move them up. Once again, just trying to follow the lines of the board. Just following the lines of the board. Or in this case, it would have been the model sheet. Okay, so when I hit the preview mode, that's pretty close to what it was originally. Just needs to be a little bit higher, a little bit skinnier. More or less, that's what we had from my first attempt at doing it. Okay. Of course, you can always play around with your sets. Like for example, since I think this board is a little bit, it's matching pretty good up top, bottom's a little long, I can always just select the vertexes, move it in. Okay, that looks like a pretty good duplicate of the first board I built. Let's take the X-ray mode off. Okay. Now how I made the skeg section here, it was basically another cube. All I did was I just made a cube, went into my side profile mode. Actually, I want one more in the width, like that. And I took these verts, pulled this one in, made it a little bit more angular, pulled that one thusly. It's a nice wedge. Then I grabbed, let me show you what I'm doing. I go to edge mode, select this edge, and pull it forward. As you can see, way too big for a skeg, so I gotta scale this in and down. Reason why I had that, put that division line here is when I use a smooth preview, I wanted that nice sharp surface that a skeg had. So I needed that edge line down the center. Kind of give me that nice bladed look right there. See that? Going in the side profile view, I can keep on scaling this down to where I wanted it to be, and then just insert it into the board like so. Well, I probably want a little bit more of a sharper angle on that, so we can probably do it like that. Not a perfect copy from before, but you know what? That still passes as skeg to me. You can always play around with it a little bit more. Anyhow, that is a surfboard tutorial, and I hope this video works. Okay, thanks a lot.